Oh, I got one more call until the season pass retreat. People start showing up, and I thought I'd share something with you. I had my coaching call yesterday with Coach John, and he kept talking about standards and boundaries. And I asked him, the question was, what's the difference between standards and boundaries in the way that you're using them? And he said, hey, that's a great question. And through conversation, what we discovered was our standards create our boundaries. And guys, if hey, Liz, can't wait to see you. Let me ask you, what boundaries do you have in place? And what standards do you use to create your boundaries? So for example, family. You guys know that family is important to me. So I set some boundaries up where between like 5 and 9 o'clock, that's family time. And people hesitate reaching out to me because they know if they're reaching out to me, they know that they're taken away from family time, and respecting those boundaries. And so what boundaries do you have set up? And boundaries are set up there to make sure that things are sustainable. And so each and every one of you guys have some boundaries that are being violated right now. And my question to you is, do you have and I'm going to say courage, yet do you have the respect for yourself to create those boundaries and establish those boundaries? Because, if we're not careful, things that we're doing aren't sustainable. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about what standards you have in place. So I have some standards. Some of them are pretty simple. Like, I don't pay too much attention to email, because my standards are, if I'm in a relationship with people, they know that I don't pay too much attention to email. It's funny, Cindy just sent me a message that said, hey, Hank, check your email, because I don't check it. And sometimes I check it, yet I don't read it, because like, I don't want email to be an important part of my life, because it's other people asking me to do things. And I didn't, anyways, going off on a tangent. My standard is I don't really answer my phone. Why don't I answer my phone? Because I just don't. I'm more purposeful if I follow my schedule. And if we need to have a phone call, let's get you in my schedule so I can be purposeful and not running out the door when I really should be focused on my kids. Like, these are all standards that we put in place for predictable results. Now, some people think that I'm over the top with my standards. I'll argue. Guys, I want to have a big life. I want to have an awesome life. I want to have awesome results. I want to help people make a ton of money. I want to help people have a great net life. And it helps when you have standards, because you don't have to think as much. Thinking of standards, Monica Weekly. Love that woman. Monica and I are launching a 36 to Life together. And my standard is, I think she's our #1 coach right now. And so she got the opportunity to do a 36 to Life with me next. And we're going to knock it out of the park. And anyways, what are your standards? What are some standards that you need to enforce and be a little bit more purposeful around? Okay, scale of 0 to 10. I thought this video was like a 2. I need some more water. I'm getting dehydrated. Bye, guys.